Man. Welcome back, everyone,
Man.
to episode 72 of the High Rollers, where if you really wanted to, you're going to have 3 J's at once. 3 cigarettes at once. But also remember to put water in your bongs. Because I didn't before the first recording today.
And don't drink this fucking beer, whatever the hell terrible percent it is. Holy crap!
Yeah, what are you drinking right now, brother?
It's not. Is it the Unholy from Coppertail? Pretty big staple in Tampa brewing scene, but it's just a nasty triple. It's 9.2. It's disgusting. Tastes like a metal can.
I wonder if you just got like a skunky bottle, man. Or a
No,
can.
no, no, no. I don't. I really don't like this brewery, man. I don't know how they're so big.
Oh, it's one
Really
of
cool.
those.
Really cool location. It's over by like kind of Ybor adjacent, next to our IKEA, like out in the port side. Cool vibes. Terrible. I just don't like their beer.
That reminds me of Two Silos by me. That's the closest brewery by me, but most gentrified and like not even gentrified. It's like it's trying to go to super country, like pop country-ish, if that makes sense.
Ugh, makes me
Like,
want to vomit.
yeah, like you go there, everyone's in cowboy boots. There's always someone playing like like the live music. I love live music, so I can get past that. But the beer is so mid, like it's so not good, and they're the biggest brewery in the area. Like, but you go there and it's like an outdoor like venue. They have like all these lawn games and stuff. Like it's cool there, but like you're just not enjoying the beer. Like I feel like they put so much effort and everything else around Two Silos besides the actual beer. Fuck, their food is better than their beer, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah. This. I tell you what, I really like California's beers.
what you have there? Do you have any written down or you
Yeah,
remember?
yeah. Oh yeah. A lot actually. We can get in that whenever I pull up that list.
Yeah. In case y'all didn't know,
Yeah, this is a
Tyler,
trip report.
you're just coming back from a Buzz stumble, or excuse me, a wobble.
Yep,
Sorry.
yep. Free event, which was extra special because
in
I got to
San
go
Fran.
with my best friend.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, well, he went to the Six Flags Discovery Kingdom Day,
That's what's up, man.
and we were making jokes with Mike because I was like, hey. My friend who's a genius was too stupid and didn't sign up. He's like, oh, it's no big deal. He just doesn't get a lanyard. And then we get there and he goes, I was told the lanyard was the best part. I'm really sad. Because he doesn't give a fuck.
Well, he fits
but
right
yeah.
in.
Yeah, no, he's oh my God. Every time, dude, I would die 1,000 times for that man. He's just good person. Like honestly, I was there 2 other days, not at the theme parks, and I think they were better. Those other days, just in San Fran, like, well, it's your best friend, and
Right.
you live on opposite sides of the planet, so like, coasters be damned. Like, I love my friends, so. But yeah, no, he sacked up, took a official high roller, took the edible, and went to Six Flags Discovery
Yeah,
Kingdom.
let me go
with
look at that edible that he took.
Dude, he had the sour. Those are from the last time I was there. I bought a bunch of weed and gummies, and they're really not for him and his wife. His wife is definitely not about it. But he kind of like has been getting sick, like weak feeling, like passing out. So he didn't want to drink in the sun.
Right.
So he was like, "I'll just have a little edible," and he did. I think it probably helped. Like we were having a great time. He's just super chill and laid back, so easy going. Like right away, I was telling you, like I'm in the parking lot with a beer and taking a picture, and then some guy Dan pops out of his car, and he goes, "You with the Buzz Bars?" And I'm like, "Hey, what gave it away?"
And that's where
And-
those are my people, man. It's like everyone is
Mhm.
so like welcoming. Everyone.
Yeah.
And when I told people that,
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, it's no way that's true." Like literally, you were walking by and they just made the assumption like they could have been wrong, and they were
Yeah.
still going to be like talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Like the
So,
club is, even
yeah.
if you're not a part of the club, like basically like we're having a good time. Like just come
He,
on for the vibe at the moment. Like
Yeah, and it's funny actually. This is probably the first time Mike and Kelly have seen me sober, also at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, because They've seen me. I've seen them now 3 or 4 times, and I've always just been
Yeah.
2 sheets of the wind, man. Like beyond, especially at Dorney Park, just fucked up.
See, I wonder if people think that I'm like, when I'm at the parks, that I'm pretty sober, or if I just have a buzz.
Yeah, I don't know. I
'Cause,
don't think
like,
anybody. I don't think anybody was sober besides the sober people at
no,
the
but hear
Tampa
me out,
Stumble.
like-
That thing was wild.
Like, I truly, because this is going back to, like, we're going back to, like, the tailgate of the Tampa.
Yeah.
I don't know how I said what I said, excuse me, so clearly in the Zoodoo Loopers video.
Nice little burp there.
Oh yeah, we got the first burpee. Shout out to Marcus. He
Also,
always,
I feel
lets
bad.
out
I'm
the
probably
belches.
yeah. There was a couple episodes ago. It was really gross, actually.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah. Also, I
To
feel
be
bad
honest,
'cause
they
I'm
make
gonna
me
spend
laugh
the
really
next,
hard when they do that.
I'm gonna spend the next like 30 minutes of this podcast eating as I try to do a trip report. So I'll take small bites, but
Well,
it's
yeah.
late and
Well, did the
I
Taco
haven't
Bell
eaten.
finally deliver your food?
Oh, delivered? No, I just went and got it today.
Oh no, I was joking because of
Yeah, mistake. That was a midnight mistake. There was no way I was going back. Anyway, so walk into Six Flags Discovery Kingdom with my best friend and quickly link up with Fitz, Chris, and Murphy, and walk on to Joker back row, which was good. It was good. You could tell it was the morning.
Oh, so this is the first rides?
Yeah, first ride. You know, other people like, oh, they were chasing credits and stuff, but turned out that park was just fucking empty throughout most of the day. I don't think there was
Right.
ever any major lines. It was pretty stellar. So I wanted to do that first, especially with Brian. That's my friend. You know, I didn't want him to feel worse and like not be able to get on that one. So we did it. It was great. It was a good time. I thought, yeah, you know, it's not a strong RMC, still an RMC. People like complaining about it, but great ride. But I mean, I'll get back to it, and we did get back to it when it was heated up and it woke the fuck up. But surprise number
RMCs, they really are sleepy babies, huh?
dude, surprise
They're
number
sleepy
one
boys.
at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. We skedoodle on over to Superman Ultimate Flight, which is their Skyrocket 2. It's the shorter train, and it's no comfort collars. That launch is punchy. If it goes so far up and so far back on the first like pass throughs, it's insane. It is violent. And the fact that it's indoor, has the cool theming, has the cool lights, easily my new favorite Skyrocket 2. And I rode it with my best friend, front row. We
Wait,
actually rode it
You said
twice.
Superman Ultimate Flight's indoor?
The shuttle part, like where it goes
Oh,
through.
okay, I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Yeah. So, surprise number one was that. That was just insane. And I wrote it, like I said, I stayed with this one group of guys for most of the day. Then we did Batman, whatever. That's a ride, yeah.
It's
Cool.
a flat ride.
Yeah, cool. Did it. And
It's
then,
has free spin in case you guys didn't know.
yeah. And then I think we went to Cobra, and then
Wait, what the fuck? Is that a Zero Tivoli?
yes, yep, it's the Catwoman whip clone. And then,
Hell
and then
yeah, bro.
we joke. Okay, here's the fun part. We joke. Chris or Murphy farts. I look back. I go, "Was that your fart?" Oh, 1 second. I've got good. Yeah, pause it. Actually,
So
I'll be back. I gotta.
yeah,
cut
he'll
this
be
pod.
back. He's just getting to get his food real quick, but thank y'all for all the ratings. I actually am noticing them. Let me go see right now to see if anyone shit on us though. But so far we have a perfect rating, which there's no way we should have. But y'all are just too nice. Thank y'all for always listening. Everyone even chatting on the socials, especially the Twitterverse. So yeah, it's been cool connecting, seeing everything. Also, keep a lookout for a collab in the coming week. That's all I will say. A long-awaited collab. It's gonna be nice. But, my bullshit. I have kitties. I have 2 little baby girls, calico angels, that are I would now die for, and they're the most skittish cats ever. But they're just opening up, being so brave. And I'm so happy to have them in my home and be doing all this. Now, that means sometimes you may be hearing some meows now. They aren't really loud with their voice. But they're loud they're loud throughout the house. So I don't think y'all will hear that. But regardless, anything else here? Shout outs to Thrill Culture. Shout outs to everyone tuning on in. Excuse me. And sorry, burp number 2. Drinking a Miller. You already know. But check out for Planet Coaster stuff coming in as the POVs of the last 2 coasters of the park, and the over will be out. But otherwise, Tyler's back.
Sorry about that. Okay, so I think
what are you eating?
Supreme pizza pie.
You never go wrong with a za. Double entendre, by the way.
So we're coming around the corner, and I think Brian, my friend, is high at this point. And those Zers, they make the weirdest noise. I actually want to ask on Twitter, why is it so loud? It sounds like it's being powered by like a fucking quantum generator. Like I don't know what the whistling loudness is.
They sound also. Is your tailbone fine when you ride those?
Oh, sliding back and forth.
Oh yeah, also no padding. It's like just hard cinder blocks you're sitting on, bro.
Well, we closed it down. It got closed down with the guy's fart.
Wait, his fart closed the ride down?
We joke because he farted. I looked back. I had a fucking, before the restraints locked, I was like bathing in it. It was terrible.
Oh, he crop dusted you, bro. Napalm,
he blamed it. Well, it's funny.
Air strike.
There was a kid behind him, and he blamed it on her.
On her, okay.
But yeah. Anyways,
Smelts that you dealt loud.
We ended up getting back on it with an extra friend who we'll get to in just a second. So the number one biggest, honestly, surprise of this fucking trip is Medusa.
Okay.
They did some work on it, I believe, the last year or 2.
Wait, work?
Well, not all. It's got. I mean, it's fresh paint. It's
okay.
A fresh like refurb on the trains or something.
Okay.
I
was like, they like reprofiled it.
So it is beautiful, right? Okay, so we're in line. We're all bullshitting. Pretty drunk. We have beers in hand. This giant guy, Caleb, he starts asking us questions like, what's going on? Like all these adults. And we kind of explain it. He's like, oh, that's fucking awesome. He literally just joins the group. He joins the fucking club right then or like after hanging out with us, signs up on the buzz bars, gets the t-shirt. Dude was awesome. He was like so invested in it. He didn't really know about enthusiasts and all this shit.
Was he there by himself?
Yeah, he was there by himself before picking up his kids. Yep.
Oh wow.
I told him about the podcast. I told him I would like to have him on. Marcus really was excited to see him because he goes, "Oh my god, another giant, beautiful, black, bald, bearded man." Because dude was big.
Also, can I just say
he made Marcus look small? Actually, like he was big, dude.
Can I just say, like, Marcus probably has one of the most infectious laughs. When he laughs and I'm with him, I can't not laugh. I'm sorry. Like,
yeah, no, I mean he made him and obviously Chris and Nessa, like they're like gonna be besides you like my all-time coaster homies. And you know Brian Antonio, but yeah, he was awesome. But so yeah, dude, Medusa, we ride at front row. No, wait, the longest we rated, I think maybe it was 3 trains that entire day.
Hell yeah,
right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, like insane.
Perfect day to go for the
well, except for the low capacity. Their little.
Oh, was that also the day of the 5K?
No, that was Six Flags, or that was CJ.
Bro, so you're telling me people went parked, got drunk, then 5K?
Yeah, I think Mike didn't go super hard because of that.
Okay, so actually I'm curious. Wait, did Marcus do the 5K or no?
I don't know.
Because, like, I'm doing a catch-up on their podcast specifically, and I'm at the point, I just caught up to where it was, like, the Tampa Stumble, and they had Zudo Loopers on. I'm on the episode after that, where he's talking about shitting on him at the 5K. And then Mark's like, oh yeah, I was just like, you know, I'll just make sure to go to the same pace and just beat you at the very end.
He missed his goal by like 39 seconds, but that's not bad, especially all things
that's
considered.
Still really good.
And also, it's probably hilly as fuck because it's in fucking West or NorCal.
I was like, that's one thing. I was about to say, like, you can't beat yourself up too much because, like, you can practice, you know, the distance, but you don't know the trail. Like, you don't know the geography of what you're going to be taking. As, like, I'm not too into, like, I've just been around it from being in band and being in football. Being around the 5Ks, you know, traveling for them. I just know, like, geography can make a huge fucking difference, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Especially at a college country, it makes a huge fucking difference. Like,
So I went from that. Well, I had Batman in between, but I went from that kick-ass surprise of how good Superman was to Medusa easily being. It was on glass pipes, bro.
mm,
Like, so we were like, okay, maybe it's because it's the front row, right? Because it's hard to judge a coaster. And I don't know if we went back like after a couple credits or went straight to the back row. Back row, slightly more intense, glass pipes. We were like, I was awestruck because I'm B&M's biggest fan. So the fact that that bad boy from the year 2000 is just still,
well, that's the
it's
thing. B&M's
so
back then were
I
good.
have it. I have it. I have it. Yeah, but the fact that it had no head rattle at all, like
None at
sometimes
all.
they're so good.
Even in
Dude,
interlocking corkscrews.
yeah, it was, dude. It was so
That's
smooth.
crazy.
It definitely wasn't the most intense. It's kind of like how,
Huh. Interesting.
like how like they had like Decepticoaster version of Hulk.
Oh, I see.
It's
I see.
like the Deceptive version of Kraken.
Hopefully they didn't. So it wasn't Hydra.
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay. That's what I
no.
confirmed.
It was actually good.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
ride was fantastic. Like
All right. I
I'm
just
gonna
want to make
be,
sure
I'm
I
gonna,
wasn't
I'm,
on a floating couch, basically. Because
I'm
that's
gonna
what
be
Hydra is.
hard. I'm gonna be hard pressed to rank it because of the lack of like super intensity, but like how much I enjoyed it overall.
Right. Like I mean,
It's gonna be
honestly, like if you, there's some rides aren't like I shit on Hydra for just, but like Hagrid's is not an intense ride, and I fucking adore the ride to pieces. He just left. I wish his cats could hear me so I could be like, "Hi, girl cat."
Yeah, I mean, obviously they all don't have to rip your head off.
But no, but
right?
what I was saying was like, yeah, Hagrid's I adore to death. So that's like example. Granted, obviously theming everything else with it, but I'm trying to think of another example.
Hagrid's will always be special because of a lot of rides, including the one we had with you and the homies. Man, that shit was just so cool.
I can't believe the fireworks, man.
The timing, it was like insane. Are those real? So yeah, Medusa is far superior to Kraken, and I like Kraken, and it wasn't as intense, but it was just, first off, it's gorgeous. Um, I honestly just thoroughly surprised by that in park altogether. I did everything, got all the
How long were
credits
y'all there
except
the whole
for
day?
I don't know because I was with my friend. I think we left like right at 5.
Okay.
So we missed Flash Horizontal Velocity.
Yeah, horizontal.
Um,
Yeah.
um, oh, funniest shit. So Mike's on the boomerang.
Oops.
He's on the boomerang, and they ride it, and then it gets stuck or shut down. But I see he was like in the Discord, so I text him. I go, "Can I get a oh no?" So he does it from the station, and the whole queue was just us. It was just buzz bars and like the random like 12-year-old and their dad.
I mean, even
So
then, we'll still do that shit. It doesn't matter, bro.
yeah, no, it was so fucking funny. It was so fucking funny. That was okay. I think I was pretty drunk by that point, which obviously makes bad rides better. Like Boomerang, I thought it was fine. Kong, I thought it was fine. Like I was watching Kong and watching their feet in the profile,
Yeah.
and I was like, Brian, skip this out. He's like, all right. I was like, this does not look great.
That's me. I'd literally do the same thing with Rollers at New England. But I will try it next time because you.
That ride is good,
I'm telling you,
dude.
their legs flapping.
Dude, that ride is good. So I thought it was fine. I mean, it's not as good as Riddler's or the other good SLC, but I'm glad I did it.
What other good SLCs are there?
That pier one.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, Maurice Pier is like. Great Nor'easter is generally the only. That's. I actually have that damn near my top 100, bro. That thing's actually quite good.
Sidewinder Safari is one of the only things we waited in a line, but me and Caleb were like really talking and hanging out.
Isn't that a spinning coaster?
Yeah, it's the one that looks like Cheetah Hunt too, because it's spinning, or because it's green and yellow.
Inverted. Inverted colors.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's really pretty. So yeah, all said and done, got everything there except for Flash horizontal velocity. Went back to Superman with Brian because he skipped out on like the re-rides on Medusa and Kong and Cobra, or not Cobra, the Boomerang. But so we went back to Joker, was hauling ass, I thought he was only going to do it once. He wrote it again because then we linked back up with like Murphy and Fitz, I think. Re-linked up with them. Had a great time on it again. I think I ended up all said and done 4 or 5 lerps on Joker. And then after that we ran to Superman. We were like looking at it, I was like, oh, I don't think there's a wait, which is rare on a Skyrocket 2, right? Go in and the gates are open and the front row is open. We're like, can I go? And they're like, go, go, go. They like yell at us to run. So we sprint on, no wait, boom, front row again. Great time. Like that's, I think, Brian's favorite ride. Yeah. So that was that day. And then the lovely drive back home. Actually, it's funny. Did we do anything after the park? I don't think I did. I didn't do any of the breweries with the guys with the clubs because I was with Brian and he was trying to get back to his wife and all that. But
clubs
next, like the club, the like with the club with.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah.
They going clubbing?
No.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Next day, CGA opening day. Didn't know that. I lost my pin already, which I'm upset about. Had a little Snoopy opening day CGA pin.
Oh, wait, that was opening.
Yeah,
that was
opening day.
Might be the last opening day too, so you should definitely keep that or try to find it.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of wish I still had it. Maybe it's somewhere in my back or laundry.
I'm just sad. I'm sorry. You know me with wood. Screenshot it all you can. But like, I'm so sad that that's potentially the last year that ride might exist. I'm actually gutted, bro. I'm just happy that you fucking got it. How many laps did you get on Gold Truck? That's all you know.
4 or 5?
Not enough.
No, but you know what? I could have had less. I could have been like, oh, I'm gonna go. Like like I said, I wasn't missing any creds at Six Flags. I am missing a few creds. Well,
so
actually, just Demon. But I'm not. I'm sorry. If Demon is a longer wait than Gold Striker, what are you doing? Are you getting the cred?
I'm sorry.
Or are you rewriting Gold Striker?
I'm sorry. That's no brainer. Real quick. Actually, you didn't talk about Railblazer at all.
Not yet. I haven't got there yet. I mean,
you told me about Gold Trucker. You told me about Medusa. You told me about Joker. You didn't tell me anything about Railblazer. That's all I'm saying. Like over the text.
Railblazer is my 3rd favorite coaster at that park.
Wait. Coverage winner. So what else is there?
You already know what's better.
Wait, I don't know that part though. What's what?
You see my screen? Oh,
okay. I heard Flight Deck has to slap though.
Flight Deck fucking slaps, dude.
Okay,
just like how Medusa surprised me. Flight Deck surprised me. Downside is it's short. But this thing is a mini Talon that finishes over water, does a corkscrew over water, and then the helix. If you're on that right seat, you could fucking touch it. It's great. Downside is the ops at CGA. I was with MZ, and actually, whenever you do catch up on the drunk riders, Flight Deck has insanely short belts. Okay, so this is when I was hanging out with Marcus and the other guy from Buzz Bars. That's pardon me, Joey. I was hanging out with Joey.
Oh, Joey with the fat ass.
He's like the skinniest guy. We were the only ones actually with our little group that fit on Woodstock Express. Me and him. Everybody else was like, "No, I'm not getting the cred." But me and Joey got it. We actually sat. Not only is he skinny enough, we sat next to each other on it. we didn't like everybody else. Like legs are too girthy or whatever. Me and him were just fine on it. Actually, the funniest is we all fit on Lucy's Krabby Cabbies, which is you have to have a kid thing. But there was a supervisor there. He didn't give a fuck. We were all like wearing our like shirts and things.
That's awesome.
Train takeover, and we got off that. And you know how I know Buzz Bars is good people? We got off that because we were all joking because it does these little S bends over the water. Let me see if I can find
it's like it's like Ravine Flyer 3.
Yeah, so it does the cute little S bends. We all were like, "Yep, it's literally better than Cheetah Hunt because it's an EF miler, I mean, obviously it's not Cheetah Hunt. But,
hold up. Were they actually saying that, bro?
dude. So because Marcus doesn't like it, I don't like it. I don't think anyone there in that little group we had. I think they all hated
Bro,
Cheetah
you
Hunt.
should
I was
have
like, these are my
recorded that
people.
shit.
We recorded the ride.
No. You should have recorded all that for this cast right now. Like,
I'll
just
get
as
'em-
photographic evidence for people to hear other, to burst their fucking bubble, right, about Cheetah Hunt being good. Right, it's fucking Sleeper Hunt. What did
If
you?
a cheetah did nothing, it would be Cheetah Hunt. Oh yeah, Grizzly. That's probably the most forgettable ride.
So that's
out there.
a weird clone of ours.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
no
because remember Joe Melbo was talking about it. He was missing it. Yeah, that is. It wasn't like that rough, that bad. It's just flat out kind of a forgettable ride. So yeah, I'm a little upset about missing Demon. Patriots obviously also another forgettable one. Marcus really hated it. He got hit by a tree, which is pretty. Yeah, he was on the outside seat. He got hit by a tree. Oh no! So on flight deck,
What?
yeah, they refused to like push down on Emmy's
I'm
seat.
sorry. I'm
MZ's seat.
sorry. He got hit by a fucking tree?
Mhm.
like how so? Like a branch and all? Like eating
Yeah,
leaves
yeah.
or like
A branch hit him, like it was like cut on his arm or something. But yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Lucy's Krabby Cabbies confirmed better than Cheetah Hunt. That can be the
Well, Ian F. Myler's not bad at all, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I like what they do with little kitty coasters, and
yeah. Flight deck really did blow me away. Obviously, I'm a B&M guy, but like I'm mostly an invert. Well, Giga's in hyper.
I'm an invert guy myself.
I am a huge invert guy, and it was definitely better than Medusa.
Where would you rank it?
I'm gonna have a hard time.
Like in terms of inverts, I guess. Because like I know for you, Montu's number one, right?
I don't think my list is super accurate. I actually think I have, Alpengeist and Talon at tops. They're all kind of lumped together from like 25 to 35. They're all in there.
Same.
I definitely wouldn't put it at. I would put it after this. I'd put it at 34. I would have it definitely beating Twisted Colossus.
Okay. Yeah, because like for me, I was surprised with Silver Bullet when I went to Knott's this past year. I thought it was gonna be atrocious, to be honest. It's gonna be just forceless. I was so impressed with what it did with that, with it like basically going over the entire midway. That drop is abysmal. That's the only shit part of the ride though. Rest of it's ace. Where do I have Silver Bullet? I think it's the top 50. But like I'm telling you, like B&M's assume like when did Hydra come out? Because that was when this that was when the fall off.
I think.
That was when the fall off started, bro. That was when the fall off started. Was Hydra, the Revenge. Only floorless coaster in Pennsylvania. Oh, the only forceless coaster in Pennsylvania, probably. When did this open?
2005. It says right at the top.
Yeah.
Also, Iron Menace doesn't have a floor, so that's no longer accurate.
Is it? It is a floorless. That is true.
Yep, dives are considered floorlesses, so.
It doesn't have like those. I'm trying to see if those are like. I think they are floorless from what I remember.
They are. I know for a fact.
So it's like they need
I
to
got
change
like 25
that,
laps on that thing. Yeah, they should.
Well, they won't. So. Doherty Parks is gonna set on that, you know, just like what's his face that always sits on his video game records that have been broken for 30 years now.
Well, let's be real. Hydra's not going to have any record other than that, now is it? Anytime soon.
I mean,
they could be like Pennsylvania's only green
forceless
roller coaster with a mythological sign out front.
I'll be like, no, the only coaster that has the most stagnant set of forces throughout the ride.
Yeah. So yeah, MZ kind of got fucked by their ops big time
On what flight deck?
on pretty much everything. They refuse to like push down. So we're in the back row. They have like the bigger seat, and they're like, "Oh, you'll have to wait through the line again." And I'm like, "No." I'm like,
What?
"She could wait for the next train." Like, no. So it's opening day. These teenagers don't know.
Yeah.
So then they had
Yeah.
rows 1 through 3 had the extended belts, and she was like, "Yeah, I got the front row." I was like, "Absolutely." We went back and did it a couple times. I got the front row and the back row again and all that. But yeah, Grizzly was only enjoyable because Marcus just made Marcus behind me. That's when I first started hanging with him and drinking with him. It was a great time. Absolutely adored that experience. Yeah, me and Joey only ones to do Woodstock Express.
I mean, I would have got it. It's a cred. If I'm there.
Well, no, everybody else was kind of like too big. The belts were too small.
Oh shit! I would have fit.
Oh yeah. You're the same. You're Joey size. You're Joey size. Patriot is definitely forgettable.
So Patriot looked. Was that a stand up before?
Yep.
What
Previous
was that
stand-up.
before?
You could tell it's a stand up because of its short, shitty layout.
Yeah, that's all I had to say. It's when. Wait, when did it open? Like, when did the stand up open? I guess what was Patriot before? Because I don't think it was always Patriot, right? Also, what is the Patriot that has the good layout or the good color scheme? I should say.
The invert there's a Patriot invert, right?
Yes, that's the one.
That's like red, white, and blue. This one's
and it
just
has
blue
like stars and stripes and shit. Like it
Yeah.
actually is a very clean, clean scheme.
That being said, I didn't find it rough.
It gives me Dark Knight vibes. I'm not gonna lie. Like Dark Knight
better.
coaster. Dark Knight's oh my god, bro. Yeah. Oh, wait, Hydra or Patriot? I'm sorry,
Hydra.
bro. What is this ride? What was this before?
Dude, it's not a good park.
Oh, so you prefer Discovery Kingdom much more? I'm assuming.
Much more. I prefer the fucking boardwalk.
You prefer a place with only one coaster.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It was Vortex.
Which
Wait a minute. Was this a clone of Vortex?
I mean, it's short, right? Maybe it is.
It looks very similar when I'm looking at the layout.
Vortex, but blue.
Yeah, basically Vortex was blue, and we made it floorless.
Which, I mean, like, it was not uncomfortable like Vortex is. Like, it's much better than Vortex. I'm just looking at my little list here. Yeah. Gold Striker. It does have square wheels.
So it does run rough.
Yeah. It has the coolest little pre-drop experience on a Woody. That was amazing. I loved it. That ride was awesome. Actually, now that I think about it, there was a time. So yeah, I like couldn't link up with Chris and Nessa for the longest time. But I ended up linking up with them and getting that with them. It closed down a bunch, opened back up. Railblazer closed down, then opened back up. We spent like an hour waiting for closed down things that we wanted.
Oh, it was so was Discovery Kingdom open a week before or something?
Maybe it might be open year round. I don't know, but
because like this sounds like it was a much
Railblazer was really good. You could definitely feel its rattliness, which again doesn't bother me, but I was just kind of taken aback by how good Flight Deck was. I'm sure Railblazer in theory is a better ride, but capacity sucks. Reliability sucks.
What, Railblazer?
It's not a B&M.
I mean, what the fuck's wrong with it? What happened?
So I skipped ahead from Chris and Nessa and Dan while we were hanging out. I was like, yeah, I'll go on it real quick. And I was like, yeah, I'll photograph them. Then they got like stuck like 4 trains later. It starts to move, gets dispatched, breaks down. So they're stuck there for like 10 minutes before they get a mechanic out there who's like, Chris was like, yeah, he's got his little cup of coffee. It's like hits something in the back, fixes it, lets it rip. Got a really cool video of them. Chris points right at the camera. It was great. And then he drove me. Then we did Gold Striker again with all of us. And then he drove me to the Santa Cruz Boardwalk. where I ended up exactly where I wanted to be in his lap after riding Giant Dipper.
Wait, excuse me, it's that good?
His lap, yeah.
You were in his lap?
Yeah, yeah. I
Bro.
was. I got folded, dude.
That sounds like that's
hits,
right
and
up
then
my alley. You don't understand.
Dude, what, Chris's lap? Yeah, I get it.
No, but you don't like those
let's
insane.
Let's fight Nessa. I think we could take her.
Those insane fucking
The laterals, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Like I said, I was kind of separated from them at CGA, which stinks because they're definitely my favorite Buzz Bars members. So I'm glad we like ended the day together and then went to Santa Cruz. And apparently their friend Dan is like a huge car guy, so me and him just got a bullshit like performance cars.
Yeah, now I'm really excited to ride Giant Dipper now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Well, I'm going back. Next time I'm in San Fran with my friend, we already know we're going back there because the city was awesome.
Hot dog on a stick. Was that there when you were there?
Oh, no.
Well, Patriot. I have to look at Patriot's layout now. I'm sorry.
It's so bad. Oh, well, actually, you know what? That's one of my favorite things about Chris, because he's like coaster enjoyer, not an enthusiast. He's like, no coaster is bad.
He's like the thrill dude.
Except he's wrong about Cheetah Hunt, but you know, I won't say that. I won't say that to his face because he can beat me up. But
he's like the thrill dude. You know, he's basically says every ride has a story. You know. And and to me, like, I can see that perspective. For me, I think of it as an art form. So I think you can critique art.
Yeah, and we like to compare, but like his friend Dan, who I don't even think has like 100 creds, was like definitely more critical, and he's like, shut the fuck up. What do you know? You've been on like 4 wooden roller coasters, which I think is fun. I mean, you shouldn't like. I mean, it's his friend, so of course he could say it, but like I wouldn't dismiss like other people. But
I mean, obviously,
you're watching the POV. You're watching the Nothing Burger POV. Full screen Full screen that.
All right, let's see. You go out, you dip down, you take a right.
Does Vortex do that? That's a left, by the way, West.
I'm sorry.
Don't fast forward this. I'm gonna get a beer.
No, I'm fast forwarding because the POV. I'm already bored. Oh man, this looks like shit. This is like Firebird, bro. Ew.
Oh, we should have done the dueling POVs again of the clones, where I watch it on mine and you watch yours.
Yeah, we should have. Bro, look at them trying so hard. The winner was trying so hard, and they said, let's slap floorless trains on this and ruin it. Ew, it just comes like that to a stop? Oh my god. No shade for the operators. Cool. That's crazy. This ride looks... It's called Patriot and it's just all blue.
So, that was Flight Deck's one's fault. It literally had theming all throughout the fucking queue. Really cool theming. Really good. The station is themed. They're like, nah, we're not going to do any cover. The ending on Flight Deck is just so good.
Yeah, I'm looking at these because I really want to make it to these parks by the end of the year, but I don't know how viable it is, sadly. It's like...
Dude, I'm going to be honest. I just don't think it's worth it.
Wait. For real?
This park sucked.
Oh, you said this park sucks. Okay.
Yeah, this park sucked. Like, Mike is completely right. I hate saying it. I texted him. I said, that's how I'm starting the cast, as Mike was right.
Look. Creds are creds, right? That's all I'm saying. Gold Striker, Flight Deck, and what you call it? Railblazer are going to be no more. Gotta be gone. So that's what I would go for, basically. Fuck the rest of the park. I just wish, like, because the thing is, you could say they can move flight deck, but then where are they gonna have that finale? You know?
Yeah.
King's Dominion.
Yeah. Oh shit. Anaconda's plot.
Mm-hmm. Now
This would be an awesome Anaconda replacement. I would be so happy.
No, I will say, no, this is giving me Afterburn vibes in a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Look at this. Look at this.
Woof. Oh, that corkscrew looks godlike.
Look at this. Bro, right over the water, dude.
I don't even know if I want to touch that water because there's fucking footers there that I'm gonna take my finger off.
Oh, I said the right side of the train. You can touch the water. Left side of the train. You can touch the water.
Yeah, so we did the same thing. Oh shit! No, that actually looks. I mean, I don't know. To me, the pacing of inverts have always been more my jam on a BM. And they're just so intense. They're so intense. So whippy.
Yep. It's crazy because, like, I think I've only been on, like, one that I didn't thoroughly enjoy.
Which was?
Raptor.
Yeah, Raptor's overrated as hell, bro. I'm sorry. Like, people talk about Raptor as if it's, like... As if it's literally, like, it should be an ace landmark.
Yeah. See, I've got Scream at number 80 right now. It's probably gonna get shoved down.
I will say
it is, and then I've got Raptor at 81.
Well, it's like I can name probably 4 or 5 inverts better than Raptor. I can name probably 7. Afterburn. I'm going off the top of my head. Afterburn, Montu, Talon, Great Bear,
Batman.
Banshee, Batman. Yeah, basically Batman. That's not fair. That's a cop out. Well, it's gonna go Batman over Georgia. Alpengeist. Like, I think I'm at 5 or 6 now. I'm not really fact checking myself, but the fact of the matter is, Raptor's mid. Okay. I don't know if there was a time it was good. Maybe before. When did Raptor open? Basically before the other ones came out.
It's old.
I don't think it's that old, though.
94.
94 for Raptor? Okay, it is fucking old. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a classic. What is that picture right there?
Yeah, I like how it says Raptor,
the one on the left.
And it shows, I think, Wildcat from
that's
from
some
Cedar
fucking.
Point. That looks like Wildcat.
That's an AI image, dude. Is that a real image? Why does it look like that?
Is that Wildcat?
That's a fake image. That looks like a Google Weekly image. Dude, the boardwalk closes every day at 8.
8?
And the lights? Yeah, I know. 8. Like, what are you guys doing?
What do you guys have lights? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro. I guess, just that's stupid. Actually, what kind of boardwalk closes at 8? I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, this Captain Coaster review for Raptor is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I like this.
I like this ride, but it's green. I like green, but not this much green. Jeez, you got to be jerking me with this much green. So much dang green.
And he still gave it 4.5 stars.
I mean, that's me every time I'm raking a coaster I don't like. I'm like, oh, this ride's not the best. It's like 3.5.
Really forceful and whippy. I mean, kind of. It's also rough as shit, by the way. It's hard to enjoy that.
It also just fully... That helix... Maybe I'm old. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. Am I a fucking drunk rider, not a high roller? Like, what is going on?
Well, I mean, what? Your favorite coaster sucks. Ben hasn't been... He's been sober for like a year, so... And you know the stoner cast.
Yeah, missed out on seeing them, apparently.
Yeah, that's also the funny thing was, I was actually going to make a shit post about that with them. Be like, yeah, Tyler's so,
That would have been really cool to, like...
Meet them before.
Be like, hey... Yeah, shout out Joe Melba telling me to do the Santa Cruz Boardwalk. But yeah, no, this guy Caleb, man, he was just the coolest guy.
So how long were you hanging with Caleb at Scarlet Kingdom?
Fucking 2, 3, 4 hours.
Wow, just naturally fit in.
Flat out with us, yeah.
Was he like? Were you guys being like hella enthusy, or were you just like vibing?
No, I mean no, because I was with Brian and I let
Right.
them. I kind of like at one point we slowed down a little bit and like I was kind of like the liaison of a normal person to talk to another normal person type of deal. Um, and yeah, had a good time. He was in me and Brian's cart on the little sidewinder thing, whatever it is, a little spinning piece of shit. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Six Flag Discovery Kingdom really did blow me away. Um, if I had to order them all, not all, but like my top, I'm gonna go easily Gold Striker, number one, kind of by
The
far.
whole trip.
Yeah.
So, if it were, fuck, I just need myself from the desk. If it were smoother, where do you think it would rank for you in like Woody's?
If it were smoother, it would be closer to Mystic Timbers.
Wow, that's awesome.
But it's not. But I mean I mean honestly that didn't take away from it. But I really like Mystic Timbers. I have Mystic Timbers
11.
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting it right around.
You see, I have friends
13, 14.
Throw Culture really loves Mystic. I barely have it in my top 20 now. I prefer Thunderhead.
Mystic, yeah. I mean, Thunderhead at one point was like, I mean, you know how we say our top 25 is our baby. So
that's Thunder Bay for me though. That's GCI's like the retrack they did on it though was really what I think saved the fucking ride because like
you want me to meet me at Dollywood next week?
Bro, I wish I could just do that.
Dude,
but I want to go back to Dollywood so fucking bad.
Let's do a little 24-hour like madness trip. You drive down, I drive up.
Okay, I'll do that next year. I could do that.
Coward, okay.
Like next year I could do that because then I'll probably just be more settled in.
I'm just trying to enjoy my last like 10 days of unemployment.
Oh no, I get that. Dude, go to Atlanta. Get on Air Force One and they're on spring break right now for over Georgia.
True.
Twisted Timber's number 8. You see,
dude, okay.
I didn't ride it the last time.
I will say, a lot of the members, TDR, Buzzbar members, they maybe Chris and Nessa, I forget, but this ride has not been getting the recognition it deserves. It does nothing wrong. Maybe it was the guys I was hanging out with, Murphy and Fitz. Maybe they were poo-pooing on it, but like TT is just perfect.
Where do I have Twisted Timbers? I have it at number 12. Only other RMCs I have above it is Twisted Colossus, Wildcats Revenge, Air Force One, Iron Gwazi.
Wait, Twisted Colossus?
So the rides we got, you can ask. I wish Brian were here because I'm telling you, we were getting ripped apart in the best way possible. Though, we almost got a duel too. But that night ride was out of fucking control. I damn near almost elbowed the shit out of Ryan. That was crazy, that ride. We had a blast. The two of the lesser RMCs I actually generally liked a lot, which was Wicked Cyclone and Twisted Colossus. Now, I still think Twisted Cyclone's kind of mid, but for RMC standards, still good.
Yeah, that's
Or I guess for RMC standards, exactly. It's mid, but for coaster standards, it's good.
I was probably gonna put Joker literally
that's
above
good.
it,
Candy,
right there, 33.
I don't know how people love Candy so much. It's like okay.
I think Candy's overhated. I mean, I had that really cool night ride. Like,
was it row 3?
On the haunt. I don't know. I was with Brandon Lamps, the Lamps and Coaster guy.
Yeah, shout outs to Lamps and Coasters.
He knows everything about that park. So
yeah. So Matt told me from Coasters and Brews. He told me row 3 is the magic seat, man. And I was like, all right, bro, let's see about it. It's Canamonium. It was actually pretty good. It was actually definitely the best ride I probably got on Canamonium.
A B&M Hyper is like row 3, doubt.
Right, I'm like, this isn't a Morgan.
Doubt.
Yeah, you put the hand up. It was like you said, this isn't a Morgan, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You tell me row 3.
Joker and Twisted Cyclone are literally going to be touching. So.
Oh, that makes me sad about Joker. I'm sad.
Why? What do you mean?
Because like they shouldn't be touching. To be fair though, have you been on the
But remember, like this is the top. This is the top percentage. Like
right? No, I get that. I get that.
I stop. Where do I even
Why is
stop at?
Magnum? Sorry. Why the fuck is Magnum in your 40s?
Where would you have it?
My top 30, brother. You see it behind me? It's right behind me on my.
For the record, at one time that was my number one when I was a young 13-year-old enthusiast.
Okay,
so
well, then good. I don't know.
that's not bad.
No,
40,
no, yeah,
42?
yeah. 40. It's kind of low for that, right?
Let the record show. I talk about Revenge of the Mummy like it's like my firstborn son, and that's at 44.
Revenge of the Mummy slaps, man. It fucking slaps. Which, by the way, Alex is going to make his way down to you guys soon.
Okay.
What you call, I think around Easter.
Okay, and before I'm done with my trip report, it's not coast related, so everybody that's
Yeah, everyone
weird
that
can turn off.
snoozes to anything else not coast related, you
But
can skip ahead, I guess.
went to some beautiful parks, some beautiful breweries with my homie. 3D printed this corkscrew, which I will have the completed thing up soon whenever I get some super glue.
Yeah, how was San Fran, man?
And dude, I'm with my best friend again. Like I said, it's always going to be a good time. So we've had an unbroken bond of friendship for 33, 34 years for a reason. I'm only 34, but like we've always joked that like our parents met when I think they were pregnant, pretty much, at the library because he's had an older brother and I have an older brother, Jordan, and he's got Jeremy. So yeah, it was a good time. It's just so beautiful. It's like awe-inspiring. The drives to everywhere you go. Actually, yeah, when Chris was driving, it was really cool. Beautiful drive to Santa Cruz Boardwalk from CGA. That's if you go to San Fran, one, let me know because I'll go with you. And I'm sure, yeah, he's got a big old couch. You can fucking crash on my dude's couch.
Do they have cats?
No, they used to. They used to have a beautiful little Nico cat, and I think he passed last May maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, because I visited him in August.
Yeah, because girl cat was actually coming with me at nights. Boy cat was just being a bitch, so it's fine.
So mom stayed the night on Saturday. Jordan and mom both were at my house to like throughout the day to like clean the cat box and babysit and feed them treats. And mom stayed the night Saturday, and she texted me, said right in the middle of the night, girl cat got in bed and was cuddling me. I was like, that's so cute.
Yep, she
Look,
did
speak
the
of the
same
devil.
thing to me.
Look. She heard me say girl cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping happens with Jelly Bean, because she's already beginning to follow me and just kind of want random cuddles and just kind of sit
Yeah.
in my presence.
I truly think with cats, you get in what you put out. So if she knows unconditional love and kindness, like, I mean, girl cat's a bitch, but she's a tortie, so like they're gonna be like that. It is their nature, and it's part of what I love about her. But to me, she's perfect. So yeah, I mean, dude, I could go on and on about California. Oh, went to the vegan spot, the sushi spot again.
Oh yeah, how was that? Where you got the reservations?
We got 2 new rolls this time. We didn't get one roll because my boy's wife has a like a tree nut allergy, and I think that one I remember it last time it was good. They all were good, but it was definitely weird. All their stuff's like so unique, so different.
So
But
vegan
yeah,
sushi. It's like it was like
oh,
out the door, like
it's
to
an
get it.
art. It is an art, bro. Like it is. It's a display. It is beautiful. It is delicious. The flavors, it's that place. I think everyone should go there at least once in their life. It is something else.
I mean, I'm already interested after just becoming more awakened anyway.
I mean, don't even look at it. I mean, just look at it as food. Like, don't even look at
That's
it as
exactly
like
what I've been seeing. Like,
it's like because they say like every. It's funny because like one time when we were there the first time we got like one of like the simpler classic rolls, not like the fancy ones. and it was our least favorite. And we're like, I don't know what we were expecting because it literally says what it is, and it was just kind of bland. It was like white rice with sticky rice, mango, and then like a little bit of like their whatever green sauce on it, and it was like, oh, it's exactly what it says it was. It was definitely our least favorite. But yeah, all the fancy rolls are just to die for.
Yeah, you have to go for their specialty shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And they're anari. They're tofu skins over rice. It is like sweet. It is perfect texture. It is amazing. It usually comes in 2-piece, but because we had a third, they're like, oh yeah, we could give you guys a 3-piece. We're like, fuck yeah, thank you. And the waitress was there, the same one as last time, and I am madly in love with her. She's just, ugh. I've never not fallen in love with a beautiful woman though. So,
Did you see the forest?
no, we didn't have time for any forest. No. But I had a great time. Like literally, just like last time, it couldn't have been better. This time it was just with roller coasters and couldn't have been better.
You said you're not a MILF fan, but you have MILF in your.
I said I'm not a MILF fan.
Yes, I said
I'm literally wearing a shirt that says MILF on it, or a hat that says MILF on it. Man, I love frogs. Oh, you're talking about the roller coaster?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I mean, so like, I was like, wait, I love MILFs. What? It's probably my favorite thing on earth.
Oh shit, that was actually hilarious. No.
Oh, Millie. I call her Millie. Okay.
No, I joke and call her MILF because.
Yeah. Okay. No, I get it.
Because because she's kind of up there in age, you know, like she's pushing it. She's literally a MILF.
I call it prime, baby. I call it prime.
That prime meat.
Oh,
that prime
dilf.
cut.
That's dill for the prime meat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be. Yeah. Well, I guess it depends what kind of ham you're cutting. All right. So yeah, anything else you want to talk about with Cali? Really? Any shout outs, any closing thoughts, I suppose?
Pleasure to meet Marcus. Shout out MZ. Shout out Joey. I mean, like I said, Chris and Nessa. I might fight Nessa next time I see her to try to win Chris. I first off, his driving made me feel safe, and then when I landed in his lap from that giant dipper, I felt safe. So, I love Nissa, but I don't know.
Oh man.
No, they're obviously like they're just some of the coolest people. Like, and which I could thank you because, you found them and got me and Jordan talking to them right away, and Jordan clicked with them too. Obviously, I mean, I feel like me and Jordan are a good judge of character, and they're obviously good people. So.
Yeah, how's the barometer?
No, I mean, so.
Yeah, no, literally shout outs to Chris and Nessa listeners and just homies, like literally some of the most fun people to be around.
Dude, so at Discovery Kingdom, I was pretty mad I didn't have the high roller shirt because there was people like, "Oh, you're with that? Yeah." I was like, "Damn it!"
So that actually happened, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. So I'm saying, I'm trying to go to these like group events in that shirt.
So like, I'll tell you more about it, but like it should be shipped soon. But
okay.
The fact of the matter, like, I guess I'm gonna say it again. Thank y'all for listening, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Mm-hmm. I like truly just.
Also, we need to get one for Chris.
Oh yeah. I just need to let it know. Just let me know. I was talk because I know the website. I still have the same design. I'll just get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Next time we're at a park.
Also, you know what I should have done is I should have asked if you had the file for the high rollers thing because I obviously had that 3D printer out there. I could have.
Yeah, that would have been because Gavin's broke. So literally, I have like the one and only, but I want to make more of those really bad. Like I want to.
Do you have the file?
Really cool. I need to ask. He probably does. I wouldn't see why he wouldn't have it anymore. So, and I'm pretty sure it could be the sale. It's probably just, let's say he probably just got the logo that I already gave him and just put it into whatever. I don't 3D print, but I know a lot of people are into it now. And then I give them this shit, and it's just bada bing, bada boom. It's like me when, like, PCs and everything. It's like... But that's a whole other thing. I've just never really taken the time to look into it. But 3D printing is very cool. Like, acquaintance right now, Leslie, a local in the Virginia area right now, has been popping off with some of the stuff. He actually made one for Sarah, Coaster Studios. Like the Kinda Ka top hat. He wanted to make it bigger for her though, actually, so she could actually have the running rails.
We were looking at try obviously the free files. People Railblazers ranked on Captain Coaster higher than Gold Striker.
Yeah, people don't like wood.
What?
That's why wood's dying. Bro, I mean, I'm sorry. Like, you have people like Florida Coasters saying, semi-hot take guys, but I think Legend should be RMC'd.
That's a shit post. That's a shit post.
No,
I say that too, but as a joke.
No,
because you don't appreciate B&Ms enough. When you start appreciating B&M, I'll start appreciating your.
I appreciate old B&Ms heavily. So every B&M we went on was a Werner Stengel, like, besides Patriot, I think.
Mako is a new B&M.
Mako's, I don't like Mako that much. I'm sorry.
Get the fuck out of my presence.
It's like, to me, it's half a hyper because that second half. I'm sorry. Like, the first half is exceptional.
It's not
second half.
It's not a second half. That's just the end. It's the end.
Yeah, and it meanders. It's meandering. I don't know what kind of Mako is doing that. It's clearly having its meal. It has the plate in front of it.
Round 2 fight.
Wait, no, Shark Tale. When they're like, "Son, eat the shrimp." The whole scene, like, that's literally like what's happening then. Like,
sir, look at my list, bitch. Look at this, bad boy.
I mean, I get why people like it.
Look what it's above. Look what it will forever remain that way because
Thunderhead
of you.
is 3 times the coaster.
I have for those who can't see, I have Mako one ranked higher than Thunderhead, which is one of Wes's favorite.
But where do I have Thunderhead right now? I think it's like it was right outside. Look, first off, look at my microphone cover.
Hold on, let me make you big. Oh, Thunderhead, wooden coaster, that's cool. Yeah, dude, when I first went, because that was like my first. 14. That was my first like flyby.
Oh yeah, I think it's still one of the best ones. Like Apocalypse doesn't do shit.
Apocalypse isn't even on my list.
Apocalypse is so ass. Like it's so ass. It feels like one of those like radio flyers that you put together, and then when you're going down the hill riding it, it just breaks apart. Like all the screws and everything. You're just sitting there scratching on your ass. Plastic scraping on asphalt.
Alright, I think I know where I'm putting Giant Dipper and Joker on here.
Where would you put Giant Dipper, actually?
Giant Dipper's going right here.
Ooh! Almost top 30.
And then...
That feels like it's going to be around Grizzly level for me.
And like I said, Joker going right above Twisted Cyclone.
Because Grizzly...
I'm sure depending on the day, those two can swap, but...
Yeah, Grizzly was in my top 30. Beginning of last year. After everything last year is now just in the bottom of the top 40.
I don't even think I have Grizzly on here because I haven't done like the re-rank for it. Because yeah, look, I fucking Mean Streak in Anaconda.
Yeah. Anaconda, I mean Anaconda a bit too high. Dragonflyer's over Dominator, huh?
So that's the thing. Whenever people whine and cry and say, "Oh, you don't like Cheetah Hunt. You like everything to rip your face off. You like everything to be. You don't appreciate No, dude. Some of my favorite tops are fucking family rides. I love Dragonflyer. I love Guardians. I love Mummy. I like good family rides. I appreciate a family ride for what they are. I like good rides. Cheetah Hunt is not a good ride. Fucking Super Duper Looper is a better inverting family roller coaster.
Okay.
Than Cheetah Hunt?
Super Duper Looper is pretty ass. I'm not gonna.
Dude, that is okay. It's a classic.
Yeah, it is a classic though. Like you can give it that.
Hershey Park keeps that thing silky smooth. The fact that that thing is older
Yeah.
than me and you, like almost combined, that thing is silky smooth. First off, Anton Schwarzkopf is a badass because loops
He really is.
should be round. Circle Gang, shout out GP Angela. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna go get
maybe
the rest
not.
of my. I'm getting the rest of my pie.
All right.
Wait, are you saying Cheetah Hunt is better than than another roller coaster?
What was I? No, what was I saying that for?
Super Duper Looper.
No, I was saying that that's basically their Cheetah Hunt, but it's still better.
Yeah, but okay,
Because it's a classic. Like what I'm saying is Cheetah Hunt is like it should not be compared. Feel like that ride was made 30 years later, and it's that forceless.
yeah.
And a family ride, and inverts. Come on. Also, Super Duper Looper doesn't have stupid, hard plastic lap bars. Yeah, I was a bit buzzy and said lap bars, and I meant over-the-shoulder restraints. Yes, so I just disregard the lap bar part. But yeah, point still stands. Point still stands. Oh, man. I can't wait to actually go back and just see how BG Dub is, because Pantheon being 48, that might piss some people off. So I gotta see if that's accurate. How do you feel about that, Ty?
What was the take? Sorry.
Pantheon 48.
Pantheon?
Yeah.
What is Pantheon? Oh, yeah, that's an idiotic take. That's one of your hottest takes is you don't like Pantheon. And that is
I like Pantheon. It's at 48. You know,
No,
it's
how-
like,
no,
people
you-
think it's like fucking incredible. And then
Yeah,
I asked
here,
them,
Let me find you. Let me find it.
and then I asked them, "Oh, what do you like about it?" Let me quote unquote here. The reverse ejector. And then I asked them, just like Dex from Cyberpunk 2077, anything else? With my cigar, smoking everything.
Yeah, the Outer Bank, the launch.
Oh, the Outer
top
Bank
wall.
that's like only worst Outer Bank is Orion's. That thing is ass. It does something though. I'll give it
Did
that.
you mind?
Everything else is good. Yeah, I get it. It just to me it's the most B&M feeling instrument. I've always said that.
Fuck you. That makes it amazing.
Now the spike's
That means
fun.
in that you know what? In that theory, let me put this at my number one because
Shit. But like the spike's fun. I honestly think the drop off the top hat is better than Velocicoasters. I think the stall is better than Velocicoasters. There's just like the actual forces. There's just no interaction with Midway. But Tony, you added 1,000 more feet of track. That thing is probably in my top 20. Like, you don't gotta tell. I've been on that ride damn near almost 100 times. It's a fun ride. It's a fun ride.
I just couldn't believe how hard. Sorry, let me fix the mic. I couldn't believe how hard the airtime hit.
Yeah, but like
This part, the pre.
okay, the zero G winder is really good too. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the ride.
Also, I always like joking that this S turn out of the station where it's super slow. I go, oh, Cheetah Hunt.
Have you been to Kennywood?
Uh-uh.
You would really like Skyrocket, the second half where it just literally has a Cheetah Hunt moment. That part, the zero G winder is really good on this ride though. This part, it's supposed to get you to the transit. I don't really care about that much. It's not their fault. Here, like I actually like being in the front here. On the first launch on Pantheon, because you actually get a really good amount of hang time. Then you want to be in the back for this, but be honest, it's re-rideable because the front and the back are different. Yeah, the spike's fun. The ejector's here, you know, it is strong, but like it's so fast that like I wish it just lasted a bit longer. That top
Beautiful setting.
It's pretty good. You're next to yak shit. You know.
But look at this park. This park is stunning.
Yeah, but
I think this park is prettier than Dollywood.
No way.
Dude, all Dollywood does is cut its fucking trees down.
I guess they are cutting their trees down now. But like overall aesthetic is so much more well kept now. Like if this were like 2013, when Verbolten just opened, I would be like, okay, I can kind of see it. But, like, they've kind of let it down. Sadly. Park. Type in 3. You're slurring in your text. In your text.
My keyboard is set up for StarCraft 2 to be able to,
Oh.
like, to rapid fire, like,
Oh, you have a
Warp and
macro.
Zealots.
Okay.
Yeah, I play Protoss, so yeah, all the keys are like set to like rapid fire. Yeah.
Does that happen in Rivals?
I mean, there's nothing that you could really spam like that. No.
Oh. Yeah, how you been doing avoiding those Epic Universe spoilers, bro?
Not the best.
I mean, to be honest, for you guys are going to be going sometime soon, so... I'm just
Yeah,
jelly.
but it's only gonna get worse.
Maybe it's only going to get worse. You're going to be in the park. Maybe it's only going to get worse.
The spoilers are only gonna get worse.
Oh, well, just don't be on social media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the only solution at this point. Like, I mean, for me, as long as I'm not seeing queues and or full on rides, like, I'm okay with it. Like, how else could you learn? For me, how else would I ever learn about Donkey? However, I've learned about Megatron. How would I have learned about Megan happening, the whole thing happening with HHN, if people didn't talk about it and post about it? How would I have known about David S. Pumpkins, if no one talked about him and showed the interaction with him? So that's why I'm saying, like, that type of stuff I'm fine with. The interactions I'm fine with. I just don't want to see full on inside of queues, full on. I don't want to hear people talking about rides either, reviews or anything. But the actual just ambience of the park, just the encounters, I feel like that's fine. Why are you putting on Steel Force?
Because I'm just giving PV a like.
Hell yeah. Now, shout outs to Park Visions, by the way. Just been on the grind in the game. I know he's been can't speak. For a bit, he was wondering if he should really do this thing, and it looked like he finally found his footing. And
his mama got him back on track, man.
Thank you, Mama Visions.
Yeah, honestly, right? I don't know if you watched. I was in his live his live stream, like his chat, when he like kind of got back into it, because like he was gonna do a video game route, but I mean, dude, he's the media day king.
I'm about to say he's at every media day, and
as he was actually gonna go on another media day thing recently, and I think he actually had like a family emergency. So prayers and thoughts to whoever that was. I'm sorry, I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, dude's just making waves for himself, which is good because his YouTube views does not reflect his quality and his efforts. Mm-hmm. Sadly, if you are listening to this, actually, what's funny is that guy Caleb. I had him subscribe to our stuff, and I had him subscribe to Park Visions and like another person's. Just like how I had Joe Melba watch that guy DC Thrills, the Orlando guy, who's awesome. So, God, this ride's so good, dude. We rode this ride a lot together. I forget about that. This is the start of our friendship right here, dude.
Still Force.
This is the first ride we went to after the wedding.
Yep.
The start right here. I remember watching you get yeeted all over this fucking helix.
And then if you let yourself on the left just go, you can't pick yourself back up, bro.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You know what Dorney Park should do? Only B&M, green B&M in Pennsylvania that has views of the best.
The best red hyper in Pennsylvania.
I was gonna say it's not even the best Morgan hyper in Pennsylvania. I do really like this ride though. Like honestly, we'll always, especially you, Jen, the wedding, my time of Tiffany there. It will always be.
So was Tiff at the wedding?
No, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Okay, because I was like, I feel like wait, did I miss her for some reason? For like
no. Okay. I was gonna say no. She definitely wasn't because I was hitting on Jen the whole time.
I'm crying. So, I guess we got news.
The news? Yeah, the news. It's a short one. Do you have the most recent Universal news?
Yeah, I have. I've just put that all in.
All right, let's get it.
Also, what are you doing on Planet Coaster, brother? Wait, oh yeah, you're in the first game. We were showing each other all that stuff. I remember that. I remember. Dude, that Walking Dead coaster was fucking sick.
Dude, it was better with sounds. When you could hear the witch, you could hear the hunter, like when it lunges. Dude, it used to be that much better. And it was actually in a fully complete built park.
Bro, you need to get back into... You need to just grind it out a bit, Planet Coaster 2. You get back into the swing of things.
I had like hotkeys and macros and shit set up, man. I don't know. It's disheartening to watching how good people are. And Jordan doesn't have as much free time as he used to, because like we used to be like, especially video games, we used to just hang out and like do video game shit all the time together.
Yeah, I'm at that
And,
age
like,
too with my homies. It's like,
well, it doesn't help when he's having kids, multiple too.
yeah, people are having kids, people moving higher positions, careers or whatnot, or just moving in general.
For me,
yeah, we could joke about it now because I don't know if he said on the cast, but you got a job.
I haven't said it. I haven't even announced it to the Tweeter community. Yeah, I got a job lined up, a good one, high paying. So, and hopefully they'll put me through nursing school, so I won't have to do that job forever.
That's what's up. There you go. That's the Marcus. Bro, I feel like that's a game someone needs to play. That's what when you're listening to them. Marcus says, I digress. They obviously say that, but there you go. Something else. But there you go if you listen. Marcus says that. Moving on, actually. Marcus.
No. Why do they have this? BGW fans has it. The BBW. Wolf's Revenge.
Yeah, it was testing.
Yeah, but why do they call it Wolf's Revenge?
That's what it's called. Big Bad Wolf's Revenge.
It's called BBW.
Yeah, Big Bad Wolf's Revenge.
I like my coasters BBW.
I'm pretty sure they're doing that so they don't get bots underneath their Twitter verse. Also, I thought they moved... Wait, did Park fans actually post this? Or BGW fans? Because, like, I thought they, like... left... Twitter.
Who?
BGW fans.
Oh, well, that's who you got in the news. I don't know who that is. So, is that a good thing?
Oh yeah. Well, no. Like, I just thought they were like boycotting Twitter, but like, I guess Blue Sky's too shit. I don't know. So the news. There was a kind of a burp in the middle of that. Sorry. I had this up for a while. For an hour and 18 minutes to be exact. So, what was I looking at?
Start with the easy one. The enclosed. Everybody knows about it.
Wait, what's the easy one in the news?
Zambezi.
Oh, Zambezi. We'll do all the short and simple shit.
Hot
It looks
box
like
time,
shit.
baby.
Not gonna lie.
It looks like shit. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be gross.
Yeah, like I was about to say, Kansas City gets thick.
We should have a high rollers meet up there and just smoke it out.
Okay, and get kicked out of the park as well.
Just have our first and only inaugural event. Just have that fucking lift hill completely hot boxed out.
Because the thing is like you do that at one park, you're boycotted from like 41 other parks, bro. Or not boycotted, you're blacklisted. Sorry. Because yes, they're owned by all the parks. Owned by all of them. I have to talk about this Coaster Mania bracket in a bit because it is atrocious. I'm sorry. What's happening? What's happening at the UK? Because it's like the shit's valuing. Coasters are going backwards. Like what the fuck's happening? I kind of want to go for Skyline's Field Attractions. But yeah, we were talking about the BBW Pez machine testing. Universal, a lot of Universal
Why do
movies.
you call it the Pez machine?
It's the dumbest thing, to be honest, because it's like, I just literally just like coasters that I just for probably find mid or are mid. I'm just gonna call them Pez machines, because it's like I'm just putting
Well,
in a
that
quarter.
coaster's not going to be mid. You shut your whore mouth, Wes.
Bro, it's not gonna be Phoenix.
It's first off a B&M. Second, Park Visions has been following it from the start, so put some respect
He's
on
been
it.
following Phoenix from the start.
Yeah, but he's like the Busch Gardens Williamsburg, like
Yeah, he does like that park. I think that's his favorite part.
He talks to like the president and shit there.
I wonder how he'd feel about that park if he went there pre-merge or acquisition of the Sea World company, because that was when I loved the park personally. I'm not gonna get into that.
He's too young for all that.
That was when the park was truly, it felt like a Dollywood equivalent.
Yeah.
Now it feels like a clearly Six Flags equivalent. But they got lucky that Williamsburg is a historical site, so they have to like take care of it. Because if they didn't have to, you know as damn well they wouldn't. They'd be putting, and honestly, they probably are kind of pissed about it now that I'm thinking, because they can put coasters in a lot of places. They can probably have a lot more layouts to be put out, but they can't touch a lot of terrain. Like there's points they can't touch anything. So yeah, that's why that's why I get really mad that they wasted the height waiver for the RMC, because where else? There's really nowhere else they can put a big coaster like that. So yeah. What else was the rest of the news? There's a lot of Universal, so we're gonna get to that. So this Kidia coaster looks like trash, even though it looks like it's literally from Meet the Robinsons at the same time. And yeah, that's basically all the news here. So, what do you want to tackle first? I guess we can keep going since we're talking about the Pez machine. Wolf's Revenge is testing. The big bad Wolf's Revenge.
BBW.
Apparently it's been testing. There's no wheel covers yet. Apparently there's no wheel covers at all for. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Well, there's more pictures I think on the website. No, not website. Excuse me. On BGW fans. I honestly, I don't hate the zero car. People were saying they didn't like it.
Yeah, but people don't like things. Yeah.
Here's an actual thing. So here's it testing. I'm curious exactly to how this is gonna look in the park, because this is literally behind Fest House, in case you weren't aware. And it's behind the tree line, so I don't know how parents are gonna really know to take their kids here. Maybe they'll just be around in the area after Dark Coaster and Verbolten, and after having a food and Fest House, that it works out. You know, they'll finally, just by being in the park. So yeah, it's been testing. I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be better than Dark Coaster. I'll give it that though. And what do you know? That's better than an Intamin.
Yeah, it's a B&M. Of course it's better than an Intamin, dude. Come on.
What?
Apples to apples.
What?
Except for I-305 and Fury. B&M's always going to be beat out the Intamin.
Nah. What launch coasters does B&M beat Intamin?
They don't have the apples to apples in that comparison. And in the one that they do, they lose. But you know, I gotta stick true to my brand. Listen. In their sit-down 7 inversion Kumba models, B&M wins every time.
Yeah. I feel like the only thing you can compare that with is a Colossus or some shit. Which is kind of weird, but it's true. Like, they didn't really make, like... an actual like regular like just chain lift into inversion coaster. They always have to just go do something fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love it.
Also, I feel bad, Cast. I've been like munching this whole fucking time. I feel so bad, West, for being unprofessional.
Oh no, it's literally a stoner cast. So it's actually the most on brand thing.
Yeah, I was hungry.
But there's been no chewing coming through or anything. So
Yeah, I've been trying my best. There's a couple times when I talked with my mouth full, but it happens. So I also still want to like be present in the cast and not just mute myself and eat.
oh, I almost forgot about this though. What do you think about
Are you stoned
cranes?
right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you went to talk about the Busch Gardens Williamsburg thing and then just like stopped and then didn't keep going.
Well, yeah, because that was it, right? Like, I mean, it was just it's coming, it's testing and it'll open soon. Like, I guess what else is there really to go over? But I complained about the RMC enough on this cast, the not being there, and wasting the highway. But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not the park president, and even if I was, I don't think I have any leeway. It seems like, so. Our boy, the on-ground reporter at BGT though, Kalen Proft, Godfather Guazi. There's a crane apparently over at Guazi though. You see that?
Yeah, he's also said he would be willing to record this weekend. / come over to my crib.
I'm trying to think. I might be. Maybe Friday night. I could do that.
Okay. I'll let him know.
Maybe Friday. Gosh, I'm sorry. Like, I got so tilted about selling RMC Legend. Get the fuck out of here, RMC Legend. Just say you don't like wooden coasters and go somewhere else. Yeah. What's that crane? What do you think's happening with the crane?
Hopefully they are doing something with it.
Doing something with it.
Yeah,
I hope that they are.
Sorry, my guess is nothing. I don't.
Craning.
Yeah, working.
Hope they're working or something with it. Hope
Didn't they
repairing
open?
the ride.
Didn't they open River Rapids?
That park has. Oh yeah, that park does have rapids, doesn't it?
Yeah, right there by Kumba. That's literally like the bridge goes over the River Rapids by the Cobra Roll.
Well, I mean, if that whole area is closed, then I feel like maybe they are just waiting for the park to be more open, to open the ride, and they're just scratching their ass with maintenance.
Anyways, next thing, because I don't know anything about that.
All right, so, yeah, this kiddie ride looks like a Meet the Robinsons ride, legit. So they're doing a lot of testing on rides. I saw on Rattler testing. No testing on Falcon's Flight. That's really what I'm looking for. But this right here, doesn't this look like literally like something from the Jetsons or some shit? Like, but it looks like so ass at the same time.
Can you go back so we could get that noise again on the podcast? Sounds like a Tesla driving away. Wee.
No, I'm
Turn this up. What the fuck is that?
He sounds like a space. Bro, it looks so fucking weird.
What is it? What is it?
I think it's a Mauer, like, X car or something.
Oh, I have this guy blocked, so.
Oh, yeah. But it's like it's a Mauer X car or some shit.
Cool ad you got there, bud.
Hell yeah. Take America back, baby. Hell yeah. Alright. So, oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it looks ass. Guys, there's a lot of testing going on in Kidia. If you guys are interested in that, go ahead and look at it. I'm just waiting for Falcon's Flight because that's just an engineering marvel. I don't know when I'll be there to ride it, if, but yeah. I just want to see if it even works. I'm kind of expecting it to just blow up and never work, to be honest.
Oh, did they do what I wanted at Hollywood?
What are you talking about?
my dream,
But did they finish Hollywood Drift?
to be topped off.
What? Oh, well, I guess so. They did top off.
Yeah, look at that. Living my dream.
So they finished the track. There's a better picture out there somewhere, but
That's a really cool picture. It kind of looks like my 3D print,
oh shit. But
which is a Vekoma, actually. Those who are listening, you could call out my not a Mosasaurus. I thought it was a Mosasaurus roll, but that is not a free print, so I have a Vekoma
yeah.
corkscrew.
So Universal High, but shout outs to Universal High because they're always at the Hollywood Universal.
They seem like cool people.
Yeah, I've liked seeing them, and then they've they could probably tell I think what did they? It was a tweet that was actually pretty funny for them. I was like, oh, so they literally one of us.
I don't know, but I'm about to get my third 9%, so I'm going to be floored here in a second.
Wait, so you're just drinking metal, just cause?
They don't taste as bad on beer number 2 and 3.
Well, I guess so. Well, well, oops, I'm on the wrong place. I need to go to my profile. Our profile.
Wait, are you looking at our stuff?
Yeah, because I said something to them.
Wait, scroll up. What was that picture?
What, this?
No. At the top is.
Hold up, I need to look for. Need to look for.
This is for my new friend Marcus. Yeah, Chris said he loved us fighting, so.
He loved us fighting.
Yeah, I was like, because he.
Okay,
dude,
who does he agree with?
So he's like a dead ass good listener because he brought up something because I was re-listening or listening back to our most recent one. That is like with like 27 minutes left, and I'm like, oh, he like listens.
Wait.
And
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, no, he's a podcast guy for sure, through and through.
So, God, I forgot what I said to them. I need to find it, but I can't find it, and I'm mad.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on, I suppose. Yeah, I just see stuff that I tweeted from before. Yeah, thank you all for listening for the third time. It's been fucking awesome. I'm pissed I can't find it, but it's fine.
What we got? Oh, let's do the skylines.
Oh yeah, let's look at the Skyline history shit. Because why not? Why are they so trash? Let's go see. Let's look down their family history. They've made or helped design other rides. Yep. Let's go down and see why. They, sir, are booty cheeks.
Is the whole thread, or what is this?
I don't know. Let's see. So, Title Twister. And what was this? What was the other one? They both were.
That was at the park I was just at. That was Joker. That was
Harley Quinn something, probably.
Harley Quinn. Yeah.
See, those were the two other ones they made, right? Those are the ones they tried to get their foot in the door. Gone within 2 years.
Which is like hardly even a coaster, to be honest.
Yeah, both of these are hardly a coaster. Then they put out 2 family or kid coasters, to be frank. Basically modern ENF Milers. Yeah, just the Cosmic, these right here.
Honestly, I'm mad I missed those creds at over Georgia because I'm so close.
Bro,
but they were never open.
You can even look, and I'm not gonna lie, that profiling looks kind of fucked.
Yeah, they just were like, nah, no up-step wheels.
Yeah, they have no up-step wheels for some, and that's why it literally derailed. So I think they need to stick to, excuse me, they need to stick to GCI's making their track. Then that's it, to be honest. What are people, I guess, on the Rediverse saying? Brava is also a Skyline, but that breaks down too. But it literally just, how does that break down? It's basically a backyard coaster, like this person is saying. Alright, yeah, Skyline shit. They make trash cans. So what else do we got here? What else we got? Before we go into Universal, because it's a lot of the news. There else was news right before. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta talk about this. This Coaster Mania bracket might, or this what is it? The 2025 Park Mania bracket. Sorry, it's probably the worst results I've seen so far from Park Mania.
It is pretty upsetting. First off, Busch Gardens Tampa should have never, like, if you go back to like the quarterfinals way back there, yeah, make that big. Dorney Park shits on BGT all day long.
Okay, okay.
No, it does. That is my home park, and that is versus a park that is far away that has made me feel very special multiple times. It's not, dude, it's not a roller coaster versus lineup versus roller coaster lineup. It's a park experience, Park Mania.
Yeah,
right?
but
yeah, but one if Dorney Park had fucking sunblock things, it would work for more than 3 days. If Dorney Park, if they had their B&M down for 6 months, they would talk about it. Sorry, but Busch Gardens Tampa is worse than that park. Just because it happens to have one of the best roller coasters in the world. Like, I get it, right? Like, yeah, I get it. Iron Gwazi, literally.
Monty's better than Talon.
But it's not a...
Kumba...
It's not... It's better
Steel
than
Force
Hydra.
is probably better than Kumba. Sadly.
Yeah,
but...
yeah. But its comparison would be Kumba versus...
Hydra.
Hydra, yeah. And Sheikah, you know what? And Sheikah is better than
Iron Menace for sure.
Iron Menace, so flat rides.
But no, it is easier. Is much easier to have a bad day at Busch Gardens. So like, I hear where you're coming from, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Overall park experience. I mean, come on. I know, you know, the people that are voting on this are obviously, you know, it's Coaster 101. It's all going to be the fucking us, you know, nerds and losers that...
No, I think it's Ohio-based.
This has exactly, and Ohio base has the worst enthusiasts because Cedar Point are like the worst people on earth. Yeah, like Cedar Point isn't even comparable to KD or KI. Those are both superior parks.
Busch Gardens have the easiest. So first off, how was Busch Gardens Williamsburg over Silver Dollar City? At the very fucking beginning! Oh my god. Are you guys... You guys smoke more than me, bro.
And Holiday World?
So, I can see people saying that because that's harder to get to park, right? And that's probably the same reason why with Silver Dollar City. But are you guys freaking... Like, Silver Dollar City does everything what BGW wants to do. So much better. I'm not even trying to say like, oh, they're trying to do Europe. I'm not trying to say that. A themed, but also having thrilling rides and novel food, novel experiences. Whoops. But yeah.
Where's Islands? There's Island.
Yeah, and then right after that, Holiday World loses to Busch Gardens, which I get that. Sure, I get that. I don't agree, but I get that. But then Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, beating Islands of Adventure. That's fucking a joke.
That's a joke. That's a huge joke.
Bro. Like that, bro.
Is Orlando SeaWorld on this? Where's how far did that go?
Where is SeaWorld? SeaWorld is... So there's a few that's lost like all the way back.
Oh, on the right next to Carowinds. Carowinds versus SeaWorld Orlando, which I would... Oh, that's San Diego.
What?
That's SD.
So I need SeaWorld Orlando over here. So that... Oh, it's right here. So SeaWorld beat Epcot. That's tragic, bro. Like, I kind of get what you're saying. Like, Epcot's a better park.
This is coaster... Yeah, this is obviously coaster bias, right? It's all it is. It's just their lineup. Bro. Well, I guess not, because SeaWorld Orlando lost to
And
Dollywood.
I'm sorry. Let me go. King's Dominion, you're not getting a pass here. King's Dominion beating Disneyland.
I'd rather go to KD than Disneyland.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, there's no way that that's a better park. It's not even close. That's the first fucking theme park on the planet.
Yeah, and still to this day, a really good one. Yeah.
Like, when I hear my friend Timmy talk about it, he says it's a regional park. He said it's not like Walt Disney World. He says locals go there. It's much less like tourists, it's just crowded. When you go, it's like you're going and it's a much different, intimate vibe, and everything is, theming wise, kept and refurbished to a higher level. So,
Do they have a roller coaster?
they have Big Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain. I don't know if California's Adventure is a different park, but they have those. So like, yeah, I guess if they're going off of that, oh, KD, whatever, bro. Like sometimes I want to just be high on It's a Small World and be high on fucking Tiana's and just getting a butter or not a bitter beer, a LeFou's brew and just walking around and having a good time.
Actually, Splash Mountain is better than Tiana's.
I mean, sure, you're gonna have that take, but like,
No,
fuck.
I'm
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm talking to the Ricky. I'm responding to the Ricky that you're being. Yeah, I'm like, sure, you can have that take, Ricky.
less Rickies and more theme park Brandons.
You know, actually, we can't really, because Ricky is literally the brother of Mike. So this is funny. It's just like, I'm not talking about that Ricky. I'm talking about the Ricky. The Ricky. Yeah, King's Dominion's not a better park than Disneyland. I'm sorry. And King's Dominion over Dollywood. Y'all are... I need y'all's pack. What percentage? Clearly 35.
I like that both of those made it that far out, though. That's a good bracket. Because I'm a KD stan.
Yeah, but Dollywood is a much better park. I'm sorry. As much as I love KD. I love KD. I stand for my park. I stand for it. I don't stand it, but I stand for it. I'm loyal to it. But I see its flaws. I know what it is. I just don't think KD lies about what it is. That's why I like KD. They don't try to be like, oh, we're a premier experience, the best ever in Virginia. Blah, blah, blah. They're like, yeah, we're a amusement park in Virginia. We have a big-ass 300-foot coaster. We got a premier ejector machine. Just come on through, bro.
I didn't vote for this.
Yeah, I didn't. I just saw this when I posted it. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, and I had to talk about my parks because I'm like, what? This is the top 4. So they obviously didn't beat what they were going up against. Because King's Dominion obviously beat Disneyland and Dollywood to get to top 4 here. And Busch Gardens on the other side, beating Silver Dollar City, Holiday World, and Islands of... That's the most egregious one. I'm sorry. But then the other side of them, Busch Gardens going up against Kings Island, and Kings Dominion going up against Cedar Point.
Cedar Point's winning this. Cedar Point's obviously winning this whole thing with the weird.
Who won last year?
Cedar Point fan.
I don't really keep up with this.
This is such a BS popularity contest because how is Cedar Point winning that?
And I really think Kings Island is. I always thought it was the best Cedar Fair part. It should have. That bracket is stupid. First off, Hershey Park was a hard one.
Yeah, wait, where's Hershey Park? Oh,
they lost to Kings Island.
Oh, okay.
And then it beat Hershey Park, or Kings Island beat Universal Studios Florida, like the studio side, which I would put that over that too. I'm trying to see Hershey Park. Why did Knott's lose? Where did they lose?
To Hershey.
Damn, that was a hard one too.
That is hard. Yeah, those are high quality. Yeah, that's a rough bracket over there.
That's what happened.
I had a question for you.
They got poached in the beginning. All the good parks got poached.
Yeah, that could have been spread out a little better. It's how brackets work, though. Sometimes it's rough.
Yeah.
What do you have? Carowinds versus ATL Six Flags.
Over Georgia is a better part, but they have Fury, so it's like. Carowinds has Fury, so people want to go to Carowinds. I mean, Copperhead is really good. I think it's underrated as fuck.
I think Intimidator's underrated as fuck.
I need to ride it again, but if I feel like I'm riding in Donald's Dreamland from Toontown, then I'm gonna be pissed, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be pissed. Busch Gardens over Iowa. I'm sorry, that is so trash. Yeah, what else is around in this bracket here? So it starts over Georgia, Ventureland over Georgia versus Magic Mountain. Oh no, over Carowinds. Where did Magic Mountain lose to? Iowa? Huh. Why was that so decisive? And then
Busch Gardens Williamsburg, yeah.
Are you guys come on.
I know you're not a BGW guy, but I actually do think BGW is better than Magic Mountain, so.
Oh my gosh. See, BGW lies about what they are. Magic Mountain doesn't.
Yeah.
I almost reported them for spam the other day when I got their ad.
Actually, where is Six Flags Discovery Kingdom? Is DK on here? Because I'm the newest Six Flags Discovery Kingdom stan.
Stan? So that was the good park. California Great America is the ass park.
Yeah. Even though it has good shit, but
man, I'm Gold Strikers. Someone save it, please. Put on.
Is it not even on here?
What? Great Discovery Kingdom.
DK Discovery Kingdom, yeah.
Let's look for it. It's at the bottom right here. It lost to Hollow at the beginning.
Okay, that's okay.
Sesame.
But yeah, see, that's exactly. That's not fair. Like, why couldn't it have been bracketed next to that?
Yeah, they should have done some low ball ones first. I don't know how the seating worked, to be honest. Where was Lagoon? Lagoon lost to Six Flags St. Louis, huh? Interesting. Yeah, this bracket is these votes, man. They're all people, man. Interesting. Was Waldemir on here? Probably not. Knobles didn't even make it. That is dumb. Because you put Knobles and Kittywood right next to each other. Why?
Yeah, that's insane. What the fuck is that one next under it?
Lost Island.
Oh, Lost Island. Okay.
Which, I do hear good things about the park. I hear Volcano's incredible.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's like, why Kennywood and Knobles right next to each other? Kennywood, and then you have Kennywood against Cedar Point. What do you think people are gonna say?
Just fucking looking at this Final Four, it's obvious that Cedar Point's gonna win.
Well, let's look at what's happened now, because it's been an update. So, oops. There's been an update to this. The Park Mania champion? Who? Oh, I think... Let's see. Is it a Back to the Future ride? Alright. We'll see. There might be Back to the Future ride, guys. Cedar Point versus Kings Island. It's ending in an hour, actually. Let's vote. I'm gonna vote for Kings Island.
Yep.
It's because Kings Island is a better park.
Let me get on there and vote too. Yeah.
How do I even vote? Is it over? Oh, they closed. My bad. Wait. Oh, they closed tomorrow. Wait.
That is today. Today's Tuesday, brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck. Fuck. Well, yeah, they're closed. So, shout outs to Andrew for throwing this down. So giving us content to ship post about fucking 20 minutes.
Good,
right.
Yeah.
Well, that bracket
What has a better
Kings
drop?
Island wins.
What has a better drop? Shikra, Fury 325, Oblivion, or the U.S. stock market? Or the global economy?
I think that would kill you, bro. That'd be too much. That drop. That would not be safe for humans to ride.
Oh, there it is, Cedar Point. Yeah, I told you this is the.
Yeah, shout out to
Look at Joe Melba's post. That's funny.
yeah. Cowards afraid to include Camden Park because they know it would sweep the field. Yeah, people. This is very coaster based. I don't like that. Like
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't like that.
dude, I was in a Twitter space, and dude, the Cedar Point fanboys are hated for a reason. They have like a undying commitment to that park. Like they'll sit there and tell you how and why their top five is better than any other coaster, and it's like, come on.
So it's Cedar Point. It's ran like Cedar Point's ran like California's Great America, bro.
It used to be ran well when they gave all the workers good money, um, and you know,
It stopped as soon as Steel Vengeance happened because they weren't able to control the volume coming into their park, and they weren't able to get enough people to work at their park because they never kept up with actually an actual good value of an investment of someone standing out in the heat overtime hours, potentially traveling and relocating themselves for a summer to work at the park. Like, people would do it more for an experience more than they would do it for pay, which is like, sure, you probably will end up getting good workers that way sometimes, but some people will just check out, right? Like, some people will just leave because they don't like this. They're probably just doing it for now and then waiting until they get something else, unless they relocated, right? But I don't know. You gotta have someone come. You gotta give them enough. They're dealing with people, man. They're the heart and blood of the park. We can talk about this all day. You could probably have a whole cast about just the commitment that should be done to help the theme park work in this type of situation. But always advocate for paying your workers, yo. Just pay your workers. We don't see the CEO that's counting all the dollar bills, wiping it like Mr. Krabs with the money. We see the people that you're all paying the pennies after, burning in the heat, getting sunburned, sweating, no water because you gave them. You're the only person on shift apparently. Working minimum wage. So, yeah, that's really all we want here. Just want to better for them. Cranes, but yeah, Alex thinks it's done. He thinks Kumba's gone. It's gone.
yeah, I think Akuma's gone too, man.
No, it's not. I don't want to believe so. I don't want to believe it. So I think that's everything.
Just
All the
whenever
spoilers.
when Kumba opens, I'm gonna go live there for a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
moving
a
on.
smart thing to do. So do you want to cover overseas or Universal?
Yes.
All right, we'll do overseas first because that's easier. So technically, there's that's funny. There's a segue because of all because of how they threw out news literally right before the cast. It happens quite a bit, but what's happening with the coasters over across the pond right now?
They
Coasters are
suck.
valleying. They are going backwards. Like a whole powered coaster is running in reverse. So let's just go down what's happened here in the timeline. So April 2nd, Hyperia Valley. I'm pretty sure it's been running since. It only takes them like 3 to 5 days to fix this issue depending on where it is. But it's always here. It's always here. Always. To me, I always see it Valley right before the Outer Bank. I feel like this is too often now. I feel like
Yeah, the Europeans can't make good coasters, so
Gotham City Escape, Expedition G-Force, Voltron, Woden. What else? Top of my head. Zadra, Hyperion.
What did I ride first at CGA? I can't even remember.
Don't tell me it was Batman.
CGA doesn't have
This guy, he's on he's on the Batman on Captain Coast right now, and there's a review from Dom W with a Snoopy with sunglasses holding a balloon, saying, "This ride fucking sucks."
It doesn't suck. It's just it's one of those things.
Shit. It was just the mix of everything. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, Hyperia is having valuing issues. It's like third or fourth time since it's open. Last year, around this time. That's a lot of times. That's quite a bit of money, to take that back on, run one train, reassemble the train. That's not a good thing. I don't know, really, to be honest, if it's Thorpe or Mach, because I think it's happened on a lot of Mach coasters at this point. So I kind of want to say it's Mach. But if Thorpe is running it in conditions that it shouldn't be, it seems like it's always too windy when it's happening. Is that an empty train there? Are those empty trains? It looks like they're empty trains. No dummies. Do you see dummies there? I don't see any dummies. Regardless, this is what I'm saying.
The dummies are all the British people hanging out below it.
So I just think they need to do they need to just watch the conditions. If they might need to pull a Pantheon with it. If it's getting to the point where someone sneezes by the operator booth and it's gonna value next session or next ride, yeah, shut it off for 20 minutes. Because Pantheon was that temperamental. Like its first 2 years opening. So, what else happened here? There's a roller coaster going backwards. So the actual possessed roller coaster. So this is a powered mine train that is actually going backwards, and then I thought it was reversed, the video, but you can see people are actually like looking backwards, like they're like wondering what's happening.
That kid walks backwards though.
He got pushed backwards.
Did he?
He was just talking or whatever.
It's all in towers, bro. That park's a fucking joke. Notice how this roller coaster is below the grass line.
Yeah, it's literally in a cave right now. As I was joking about making coasters in caves. It's literally in a cave.
It's just such a duty ass park. I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm excited to go there and see it's in its gray scale.
Yeah, I never want to go to that place,
bro. Come on.
What do they got? What do they have that interests me?
They have B&M. They have one of the best B&M inverts, probably.
It says who?
What do you mean says who? It says a lot of people.
It says British enthusiasts, bro. They don't know good roller coasters.
A lot of them, people that have traveled to San Fran, is quite good.
Its duration, I don't know.
Look, it's a B&M, and you whore for them, so I don't know how you know.
Yeah, I know. And it's cool themed. I'm sure I would love it. Let's be real. What is this?
This is Accelerator at Drayton Manor.
Oh.
And this valued.
Is it that shithole country again?
Yes.
Who's shocked? Not me.
So, what's happening in the UK? Yeah, literally someone said, what is happening in this country? Like, Hyperion, Mine Train, and now Accelerator. Crazy amount of just stuff happening, just boom, boom, boom. But Hollywood Drift is done. Hopefully UK is recovering. I think it's an opening week or opening days for a lot of these parks. Hopefully they recover. Universal, however, is doing a recover. They're trying to beat out they're not trying to beat anything. They're trying to go to their full potential is what I should say.
So it's gonna be Universal that breaks.
That breaks. What do you mean?
The British one.
Oh, yeah, that's the one that's gonna blow up or something. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. So first off, we're gonna say Hollywood Trip is done. We talked about that. And then basically last of the news. Let me just fact check here. Well, I guess there's only one more Universal thing. Is the Legend of Zelda at Universal?
Yeah, where's this? Yeah, tell me more about this.
So apparently, this is an Epic Universe. Link is featured in a stunning stained glass window outside Super Nintendo World. Which that's pretty huge in my opinion. Like that, like they're showing all these other characters, right? I'm pretty sure they're showing Mario, other Super. Right there. Yeah, there's Donkey Kong right there, but he has a land in Super Nintendo World.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country. So that's why that's pretty interesting, in my opinion.
I don't get along or agree much with this James Juice guy on Twitter, but he really wants the Lost Continent to be Lord of the Rings, and I fully support that.
No, I'm afraid of Mythos though.
But the only dude, I don't know, make it some fucking nerdy elf thing.
I don't want them to. I want them to keep it Mythos.
Oh, okay. Well, things change. The only other thing I would take as like a cool replacement instead of Lord of the Rings is Princess Zelda and Link and all them.
I want them to keep Mythos, bro. Like they had easily some of the best food in a park.
No, a little overrated to be honest.
Oh, come on, bro. What's better? Those fucking tacos, I guess you got, or whatever you got. That I don't even know where we went. I know where we went. And fucking Universal, where you had...
Yeah, I was gonna say, does City Walk count? Like,
it's not in the park.
Wait, no, that one I got the fuck, what is that place called? Starts with a C, not Cantinas. Hold on, y'all.
So here's interesting thing. From Wicked to Minions, Universal is behind some of the biggest blockbusters of recent years.
1 second. Confisco's. Yeah, far superior. Far superior.
Okay, that's kind of cap, but
no, I know it wasn't.
That one thing was good, bro. That one thing was exceptional, actually. But
yeah, but that one thing was so good. I was like, hey, West, this is really good food. I'm not gonna share it with you.
I mean, of course, it's your food, bro.
Like, yeah, but like, no, you know, a bite's a bite. But like, I was like, nah, I want every morsel of this food.
What? It's not overhated, bro. It's fucking.
It is. It's not bad. Stop. Get out of here. Pay attention to your shit.
Yeah, I'm paying attention to how SOCs are. Suck like cock. That's what they stand for.
Some people love that.
Oh shit. So we might be getting Wicked.
That would also be a cool replacement for Lost Continent.
No, UK might be getting it first though.
Those fuckers don't deserve anything cool.
Too similar to Beijing. I almost just said, look, I think this is gonna be cool, bro. We already have people nitpicking a park that's not even open. I can't. I can't. That's all I say to you. You have a coaster that has a double spike element, like a huge ass launching coaster over the lake. Like, people just don't like amusement parks apparently. But no, where can we see?
So that's what people are thinking about because it has like this shuttle like spike coaster that they have, and it's like that would be a good fit.
Oh,
Mm. Where could they? What do you think they would put Legend of Zelda? You only think Lost Continent?
well, I don't know anything about Epic and its layout and its expansions that they already are building on.
I just what is he talking about? Bro,
They're saying that's Prince Harry in the back. So, sorry, Joe Melba. I know he's probably not listening this late in the cast. My missing credit at CGA is Damon.
yeah,
Because
I don't hear good things about it at all. But
I actually, from the group, from the Buzz Bars, everybody was like, "Hey, that's actually like kind of good. Like as far as like janky, shitty, silly arrows, they kind of liked it." So I'm a little sad. Um,
I might be
so
misconstrued with like villain or something.
well, I mean, depending on who you talk to, I'm sure it's you know ass, but the group was in good spirits. Does MZ have a Twitter or a Insta?
Instagram. Instagram. Oh my gosh, I want to go the Epic Universe so bad. Not even to ride the rides. I want to go see the fucking encounters. I'm just that person. I just.
Are we done? Do we cover the news?
We guess we were. I'm just curious because like.
Go to Kalen's page real quick, brother. He posted something pretty cool. Breaking breaking news. I'm watching your screen. Go to Kalen. That's not Kalen. There you go. Click it. Go to Kalen.
Well, I'm just like I'm confused if Kalen is saying he rode Velocicoaster with Prince Harry. No, excuse me. He rode Velocicoaster and has a picture. Or it was fuck.
No, he's just shit posting. I promise you he wasn't there. He was busy riding. Go to his page though for cooler stuff than whatever this is because we don't care about the Monarch.
Well,
Never have, never will.
what did they? Here's in writing.
What?
Listen, here it is in writing. Universal Destinations and Experiences announced today it intends to build and create the company's first ever Universal branded theme park and resort in the UK.
We're still on the British. All right.
Well, yes, the rest of the news.
Sorry, I was asking. That's why I said if we're done, go to Kalen's page because I was going to show you something cool. Because okay, so apparently this little spike coaster on the left might be a Back to the Future thing.
Yep, that's what I was saying.
Is it Premiere or is it Intamin? Because
it looks. I don't know.
Was it? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we can't tell you. I mean, it's
it's annoying because we know how long it's gonna be like shitty. Like the fact that we're both like, oh, I don't really want to go to Epic right yet, because like I'm not gonna want to go to this either for like the opening year. So I don't know.
I mean, I will go into Epic in like September. That's when I want to go.
Are you gonna go with the Bluesius for Juneteenth in Jan? Oh, never mind. That's June.
Maybe. If I have it by then.
Well, they've got the Tampa. Yeah, I mean, dude, whatever flight's cheaper, Orlando or Tampa, I can pick you up. I'm right in the middle.
You know, let's ask AI when they think Universal Great Britain will open. When do you think Universal Great Britain
It's gonna give you some
Well,
Epic
okay.
Universe thing open.
Let's see. It's gonna think for a good bit. Thinking. So, otherwise, anything else you got to close off the cast with? But we did this little short one. Oh, I
Yeah,
said short one, but it's honestly by the end of cuts, it still will be quote unquote a short one. It will be like 2 hours.
well, I'm still waiting for you to go to Kaylin's page.
Oh, what do you want me to go to Kalen's page for? What's up?
You'll see. It's the breaking news. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
It's not breaking.
It is breaking.
It's not. He's just talking about being in there with what, the drone show.
Look at that.
That is really good. I was looking at that while you were gone.
It's even coaster tracks, bro. So it's for those who can't see, it is a changing fluorescent, like pink and purple, very cool new age looking. It's their logo, but it's written in like coaster track. That's cool.
Now,
No, I don't have anything besides just me reminiscing about my amazing. I'm a huge Six Flags Discovery Kingdom fan. I hope they release all those dolphins. They don't need to be in those shitty small cages.
they have dolphins. What the fuck?
Dude, they're in like a fucking not even like the size of a hockey rink. It's kind of terrible.
That's sad.
It is. So yeah.
They're pushing for 2030. So here's what you want to read. I'm gonna paraphrase the analysis. Based on the current information, proposed theme park could potentially open around 2030, but this is speculative estimate. If the project gets greenlit in 2024, it's also worth noting Universal is not fully committed to building the theme park yet.
Do you think we're still? Do you think we're still going to be friends in 2030, or do you think we're going to get in a fist fight about B&M?
Yeah, because I like B&M. I just wish they did 90s 2000 shit more.
It's Then
again, Warner just said fuck you. I'm making my own engineering firm. So
it's silly because like there's good new age. There still is good new age B&M. So I hate the whole B&M new age is bad. That's wrong. It's
no, they're not bad. They're just mid. Like that's the difference. Bad would be. Oh shit! What would be bad? Like the skylines, like shit like that. Like
yeah. Thank you. Yeah. They're overhated, bro. Like, you're telling me every Intimate that comes out is like fucking perfect?
No. I told you about Pantheon. It's the most like
okay,
overrated.
all right. That's a good one.
It was overrated. I was like, people talk about it. I was like, it's cute. Like if it had 1,000 more feet of track, it probably would be like a top 30. But they just didn't have the pesos. Sorry. Now, I'm trying to think. There's another one. Fahrenheit's also mid. Like, I don't like it that much.
Yeah.
And I would play Rivals.
I was going to say blink once for yes, blink twice for no.
I was like, I would, but I have to get up 3 to go ahead and drive over to down to work. Right.
So it turns out some of our listeners, aka Chris, our best listener.
Yeah, our best. That's the award we should have had. The best listener award.
He he doesn't know shit about video games.
Bruh. So what was like the last game you played? Like if you were to query him.
Oh, him? Yeah.
Probably like GTA, like San Andreas or some shit, like. Which is a fantastic game, by the way, but.
It was. Same with Vice City.
Yeah. I just like to, like, I don't know. Those you actually get, like, build your physique. And, like,
I was going to say the fact that it was RPG, like, aspect. Like, I used to, like, bike uphill to get really good at biking. And then your biking skill would be maxed. Mm-hmm. And you could literally just, like, drive into traffic and cars would hit you and you still wouldn't fall over.
Yeah, I thought they really...
The RPG or working out, like building your physique, like you said, like, yeah, the RPG element of that game was amazing.
Like, you could literally be fat. Like, you could eat too much, a Cluck and Bell, and become, like, out of shape.
Cluck and Bell. Oh, my God, that brings me back.
Yeah, GTA was a whole culture, bro.
Like,
It was.
now it's all just GTA Online. Like, buy this new expansion pack. Just keep pumping money into the game while we please fund GTA 6. Come on, man. Like,
I mean, we're old. That's what happens, right? Like games. I mean, it's just nostalgia, and like we don't. Yeah.
yeah. But that's why I would play Rivals, because Rivals is honestly, regardless how frustrating people can be on it, the game is very good. So I'm trying to appreciate it for what it is.
I hear so much about the sexism in that game, and I'm so happy that like the one time I was playing, and we were calling this one guy like he was playing Penny, and we called him like I forget, but he was like actually, or he, sorry, she was like actually I'm a woman, so we started calling him Spider Mama instead. And then we all like it was just a great time. Like she loved it. Like we were having a good time. It's so easy, guys. Just don't be a fucking piece of shit. Have you guys ever considered that? Like when you're
Yeah.
playing video games and you're playing with a woman, don't be a dickhead.
I will say, near the end of Overwatch when I was playing, it was to the point where when there was like a dig bag where they were a bigot in any way, we were just the whole lobby on every side. Doesn't matter if they were on their team or not. We're just shitting on them. Just like complete like, yeah, we're not dealing with this. And honestly, I kind of, it's like the people call it cancel culture, but it's like, no, I'm gonna call out bad behavior when I see it. I'm doing it in person. Like
Yeah,
people see me in the park and they actually get like almost like anxious when I do it. But I'm like, if you have a phone out on a ride, I will yell at you for it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if your picture is ruined. I don't care if your video is ruined. You're threatening that phone, hitting me in the face, hitting anyone else in the face, and that's just fucked up to me. It's just like,
Yeah.
so,
Homie. Brothers, sisters.
cousins, aunts, uncles, madres and padres.
Jelly beans and girl cats.
Oh, jelly bean. My jelly. Yeah, go ahead and give your cat a rub if you're next to your cat right now. And, y'all, go ahead and make sure to follow everywhere. Just follow us everywhere. Just look up on social media and follow us. And if we're not there, sorry.
Follow my my TikTok. Ass cheeks out foe.
I don't think that's never not gonna make me laugh, bro. Like,
I wish I could change it to either the High Rollers or Brothers of the Back Row, but what are you gonna do?
Oh shit. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and follow me go and follow Tyler on Instagram at Brothers of the Back Row, and follow me at West Tower Coasters, and the main at the High Rollers DMV to keep up stories and random shit posts we'll just throw on there. You know. Twitter side at Brothers Back Row for Tyler, and for me at West Tower C, and at High Roller C for the main account. Y'all stay homey out there. Never know who you meet in this hobby. Truly is a special one. I can't wait to start parking. It's getting to that time of the year. So I hope to catch y'all in the next one. Tyler, anything last words here?
Go ride Medusa at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, and go ride Flight Deck at CGA. Railblazer is good, but you're better off on Gold Striker and Flight Deck. I mean, obviously, lap the fuck out of it, but what just happened?
What? I just closed my...
Oh, okay, there's a noise. And
Yeah.
Girl Cat jumped up right as you did that, so I was like, did she break something? Yeah. I kind of want to I'm going to have a hard time ranking, like, my top, like, 10 from the trip, because I think I got, like, 18, 19 new creds, so I'm not going to rank all of them. I don't give a fuck.
Well,
but
that's what you do now. You just go to sleep and just rank. Like the thuzy you are. Stay
Yeah.
home, y'all. Take care. You hear me, yawning as, yeah. Yeah. That's why those Red Bulls are going to be waiting, but no worries. Peace. Catch y'all next one.